Hello and welcome back to Growing with Plotter 21. If you're new here, my name is Mark. I just wanted to give a quick update of what's going on at the house before we get up to the allotment. It's not stopped raining for days, and when it has stopped raining I've been at work, so I've not been able to get anything to do anything. So these are the beefeater tomatoes. We're starting to get some flowers on, which is good, so they seem to be doing okay. Everything's just really slow this year. What with the weather, it's just, I don't know if we're going to have a great harvest this year, but we'll see. And then over here is the cherry tomatoes. Now I think I might have to move these. The cherry tomatoes, these are the ones from Ali at my rusty garden, and they're nearly getting to the top of the mini greenhouse. So potentially I might have to move them to the other greenhouse, but we'll see. I'll keep them here for now and we'll see. These are the melons. Not doing very well. I didn't know if they would do brilliant anyway, because obviously I don't have the polytunnel, so you don't know if they're going to do, like, they are sprawling and we are getting, I don't know, like these little flowers maybe potentially. I think they are, I think these are little melons actually, look. Let's see if you can see. I don't know if you can see. I don't want to break it. Let's see if we can get right in. Yeah, look. I think it's not going to focus, is it? I think they might be little melons growing potentially. I don't know. But yeah, I'll give it all a good water and a good feed. And then this is the blueberries. A few more coming on, not changing colours. Any to pick this morning? I don't think so. The winds and the rains ripped off all the covers and everything, so I'm going to have to rethink what to do with that. But yeah, that's the update from the plot at the moment, from the house at the moment. So let me take you down to the allotment. I'll show you what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to do a mega plant out again. But yeah, I'm a bit, I don't know, I don't think anything's growing very well this year. I don't know what kind of harvest we're going to get, but I think we're all in the same boat potentially. I don't know, but we'll see. You never know, things might pick up. Forecast for the rest of the week is potentially highs of 20, but rain as well, so let's see how things go. So let me take you to the allotment and we'll crack on with stuff up there. Hello. I wanted to show you a little update of what's new here, and then obviously, like I mentioned, we're planting out, doing another big plant out. So the newest thing in the shed is, let me show you, is I bought an XL outdoor rug from Aldi. So what I'm going to do is clean up the floor a little bit and then put the rug down on here. Obviously the shed's getting very messy, so I'm gonna have to sort all this out, but I've just not had time at the moment. And I bought some seaweed from Westland, enhanced plant growth simian, so I want to put some of that out for the plants. I've also got some brackets for the guttering, so if I show you that quickly, these are the plants that I'm planting out. I'll give you an update on them in a minute. So here's the guttering. So I've got the main gutter and then the down pipe, and obviously that will come along here and then into the water butt, which is starting to fill up again. I haven't decided exactly if I'm going to keep the water butt on this side or put it on this side, because obviously the plan, hopefully, depending on space, is just have the polytunnel here, which I think I do have space for it. But yeah, so this is the first proper day, like I mentioned, of getting down here, or when it's not been raining. It's just really annoying. Like, every time it's not rained, I've been at work, and then the rest of the time it's rained. It's just a nightmare. So I've got all of these from the plot: squashes, courgettes, pumpkins, cauliflowers, etc. So these all need to go out. When I put them in the bags, I realised that I've not labelled them properly, potentially. So let's get them all out, and we'll try and work out which is which. So this is a Romanesco courgette. I've labelled that one. And then I think this is another Romanesco courgette, because they were next to each other. So I was kind of like, I put them along. Let's just lay it down because I don't want to split it. So I think they're two Romanesco courgettes. And then this is a mashed potato squash. And this is a Romanesco courgette. So them two are Romanesco courgettes. That's definitely not Romanesco courgette. That's well, pumpkin, I think, maybe. So they're two courgettes. So they're labelled, that's fine. I think that one over there is a pumpkin, one of the trailing pumpkins. And then we've got it here as well. So it's potentially another. They look the same, so they look like pumpkins. And then this one looks like them. Potentially another courgette. It's so hard to work out. I labelled them. I thought I'd labelled them well, as in like 1 row, 2 rows, etc. But obviously I haven't done, which is very annoying. And then in this bag, nothing is labelled. So we've got multiple pumpkins, I think. These are just cauliflowers, so I know what they are. So I tried to look back on my videos or my photos or my posts. I couldn't work out exactly what I'd done, which is really quite annoying. So we've got Romanesco courgettes, which are these two, so I know them for definite. And this one is a mashed potato squash. And then I suppose it's the looking. This one looks like another mashed potato squash, because they look the same. So then I suppose it's, what is this? I think, I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll plant the squashes, courgettes that I think are courgettes, in the courgette bed. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. No, there's 6 of them. I'm sure I planted out 6. 3 each of the trailing pumpkins. So maybe do the 6 to the archway, and then the rest in the squash bed. And then depending on how much netting I've got, I don't know where to put the cauliflowers, because they'll need to be protected as well. So let me do some digging for the pumpkins, which I think are pumpkins first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so that's all the Australian pumpkins put on both sides of the archway. I think they're the Australian pumpkins anyway, but we'll find out, we'll see what happens. And then I'm going to now get to work on this bed, because this is where all the squashes and the courgettes are going to go, because this is the only bed that's protected. So I'm going to take all the netting off, to give it a good weed, and then put everything on, and I'll come back to you when we're all done. So this is the mega courgette pumpkin squash bed. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in this bed at the moment. The pumpkins that I planted out back in June, I think it was, they're trying, so I'm going to give it a really good feed. I don't know if this one probably might be dead, to be honest, but we're going to see. I hope we do get some pumpkins this year, because I've always had pumpkins. Every year I've always had pumpkins. I've no problems growing pumpkins at all. I just think the weather this year has been terrible. You know, we've had all this rain with intermittent heat waves, and it's just not. I don't know what's happened this year at all. I'm quite disappointed, really. But hopefully this bed will produce something at least. So I'm going to give this a water, cover this up, and then I'm going to pick all the rest of the peas and any more broad beans that need to be picked, and then that's it. I've got stuff to do, and then what I need to do next is come back and just do a mega weed session, because with all the rain, the weeds have just exploded everywhere. So thanks for watching this little video. Nothing really exciting going on at the plot at the moment, unfortunately, but hopefully in the next few weeks there'll be more things happening and going on, and as always, keep on growing.